This is Flagler Credit Union Stadium in beautiful Boca Raton, Florida. Bowl season rolls on with the Boca Raton Bowl. It's the UCLA Bruins and the Utah Utes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, I caught up with the Utah head coach before the game. In the locker room, he's telling his team before the game, this is the beginning of next year. They are a little disappointed they didn't make it to the college football playoff, but they want to use these extra 15 practices, this bowl game opportunity, as a starting point for next season. The next season starts today. That's the message as they take the field. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll run for it. It's Parker. He never had a chance to get it to the edge, and first play of the game, and you're already behind the sticks.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Now the play fake. Fears the pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32.
Man, what a nice run by the QB. Great job exploding, getting upfield, and then smartly getting out of bounds. And, man, how hard is it to stop an offense with a guy at the quarterback spot that's so dynamic?
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Pressure coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Makes the catch. It's Matthews. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
Here's Ncaa27 to throw. Got his man. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Bruins want to pick up the tempo. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Knight. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Ncaa27 to throw for it on 4th. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
What a great job by this defense. You get the 3rd down stop, and you're like, yes, put my hand in the air, 4th down, force a punt. They go for it, and you get a stop and set your offense up in great field position already. Nice job by this defense.
Handoff for Parker. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Dampier. Working the middle, it's complete. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And here comes money down for this offense. 3rd down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Again, it's Wayshawn Parker. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utes!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. Play action, Ncaa27. He unleashes a long one. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Defense looks as if it's coming. Ncaa27 zings it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Bruins want to move quickly. Looking for a man. It's Ncaa27. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. The play in the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20 on a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Wayshawn Parker. Going the other way, and he's got room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Utes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now on 1st down from the 43. Handoff, Wayshawn goes left. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass on second down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Again, it's Parker. And a short gain on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the first. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down.
And, man, a lot of times it's hard to outrun that blitz, and they bring pressure. They push him outside of the pocket. Nice job covering downfield. Nobody open. He can't find a place to go with the football, and this is exactly what you should do. Keep hunting. Keep chasing. They finally catch him. Get the big sack on fourth down.
Bring in the heat. On the run, deep down the right side. Pulls in the deep ball. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Finds his man. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, UCLA!
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
He'll bring it out. It's Bray. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding possibilities.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Motion from the wideout. Here's a little room there. Past the 30. He's at the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Utah!
And that is the easiest touchdown pass that guy is ever going to throw. The little touch pass, jet sweep. And how about the speed out in the open field? Man, David, quarterbacks love those. Those are stat builders.
And defensively, man, we've got to see that. We've got to adjust. Safeties have to be able to come down and play that jet sweep. It's frustrating when you see him not adjust. And then, listen, you could see it, the wheels. I mean, that dude had some speed when he got around the corner, and nobody could catch him. But defensively, we've got to see that a second sooner so he can come up and make a play.
Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. More precision throws from this Bruin quarterback, much like a Rick Neuheisel used to play.
Just pinpoint accurate. Put the ball right where you want to. You think about Troy Aikman. You think about some of those other great names in UCLA history.
Hard running there. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Play fake, Nico Iamaleava. Caught in the backfield, it's Knight. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Looking left. Pulls it in. It's Ellis. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Might be looking to run. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Running behind that left side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Here comes the heat. Caught, and he will score. Touchdown, Bruins. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the 2nd. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run for it. It's Parker. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
They'll move the tight end. To the air, it's Dampier. Quick completion on the out. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Wants to go right back downfield. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Simmons. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Well, they try to dial up the screen pass on 1st down, seeing if they can catch the defense rushing upfield. But they stayed home, they had their eyes on the football, and they create a negative play.
Trying play action. Makes the catch. And they're able to get him on the ground.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
He's got it inside the 15. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Trying to run, it's Parker. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They'll run with Parker. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
But after getting stuffed on that run, you now have got 4.
Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. Got his man. They get the completion, but it won't be nearly enough as the defense is there to stop him short.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Throwing, Ncaa27. He's going to take a shot. He's got it along the sideline. Running free. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Bruins.
I like it. You're backed up towards the end zone, and you go aggressive and spin the football. Try to make the big play, and do they ever. 90-plus yards to the house. Who needs space? I'll take 6.
And he tacks on the extra point. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Just enough time for one final play of the half. They'll start on the ground with Wayshawn Parker. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. We're just about ready to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Matthews. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Here's Ncaa27 to throw. Oh, he wants it all. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, this guy has had himself a day. Already over 100 yards receiving in the game, so no wonder the quarterback's looking his way, and no wonder the defense now has finally figured out they're trying to throw it to him. So we got to cover him. We got to knock balls down and force incompletions.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
I know it wasn't an interception, but a lot of times tips and deflections leads to interceptions. Great job by the defender getting his mitt on the football.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun on 3rd down, Ncaa27 throws to the wideout. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Ncaa27 to the air again. Gonna let it fly. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere.
There he goes. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
You talk about creating big plays in the running game like this. This makes the game really easy. Actually, when you got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Ncaa27 on the play action. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Well, I don't know if the big fella got freaked out because he was so wide open on that play, but that is a catch he has got to make for his quarterback.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Ncaa27 unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. The defense set them up with a turnover, and now to try to cash it in. Hines is way ahead for 3 out to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Dampier. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him. Let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
On 3rd down, here's Parker. He's knocked down immediately, trying to catch them napping on the run and nothing doing. The Utes will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hit the sweet spot on that one, and that'll kick you out of trouble. He'll field the punt and look for room. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Makes a grab and room to run. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Bruins moving quickly to the line. Throwing, Ncaa27. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Play fake, Ncaa27. This time it's complete. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal.
It doesn't matter what the defense has tried to do. Man coverage, zone coverage, blitz, whatever. Quarterback has been locked in. 350 passing yards now.
The Bruins line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next third down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
And now, after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Here's Ncaa27 to throw. Back's got it. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA! The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run for it. It's Parker. Breaks into the open.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Parker again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. And he is taking it all the way back. Touchdown, Bruins.
Really good awareness by the defense. I'm supposed to drop back. I'm supposed to see the quarterback. And when he throws it, they'll break on it, gets the tip, and then you get the pick. That's just gravy. That's just a cherry on top of the sundae. And then take it back to the house. Let's get weird. Nice play by the defense.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Bray. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Wayshawn Parker. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. It's picked off, and another empty drive. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Ncaa27. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. And the Bruins are in the hurry-up. Fighting off the defender. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Ncaa27. Going for the big play. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. He'll try to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. The door looked slammed shut in this one, but that last interception may be just the slightest crack in opening here. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him.
A shot toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. Back to pass, it's Dampier. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Utes! Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
And the extra point is good. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Throwing, Ncaa27. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Looking to the big tight end. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking downfield on first down. He's got him still on his feet. Touchdown, Utah! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
Well, at this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, deep in their own end, they're going to want to run the football, no doubt. The defense knows that. They're going to be trying to rip it out, seeing if they can get a takeaway to set up their offense in great field position. So ball security right here has got to be big.
Here's Ncaa27 to throw. Looking for a big play. Pulls it in on the right. Carried it all the way down to the 35-yard line before they finally got him stopped. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The run inside. It's Matthews.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Motion from the wide receiver. The RPO fired complete to the left.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. They'll try to run for it. Inside the 15. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins!
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game. And guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Dampier. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, what a move to get open.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Well, that one falls incomplete. That hasn't happened a whole lot today, though. This dude has been lighting this defense up with his speed. He showed great hands. He just weren't able to come down with that one.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
And this defense knows exactly the spot they're in, man. They are up. They've got their more defensive backs on the field. They're dropping back. You can tell they are taking away the deep ball. Nice job understanding situation, understanding clock, and what the offense is trying to do to you.
Under fire. Hit as he throws. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
And you got to expect this offense to...
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On fourth down, looking to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
After being stopped there on fourth down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation, put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
Ncaa27. He wants to go deep. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. To the air. It's Dampier. Pocket breaking down. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And the Utes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Running inside, it's Parker. And not much picked up there, but that will do it for this one.